Hey y'all, it's David Ducker coming back at you, and today I'm going to be talking about prequel one-shots, prequel sessions for your game. We've used these in God of Dameron to great success, so I just want to share this technique with everyone. So let's ask, what is a prequel? A prequel is something that happened before the main storyline. That's it. So you got your main story, what you really want to explore, and a prequel is background. It's backstory. But it is backstory that's important enough or interesting enough to play through it. So for our campaign, anytime we hit kind of a lull or we have a missing player, I've had each of my players come up with a prequel for their character. So if Scotty's not here, I can turn to Josh and say, Scotty's not here. We can't play without him this week. Sometimes we can, but not this week. So let's take your prequel and we'll play through that. And he can GM it or I can GM it. It doesn't matter. But it's a great technique. We know more about the character. He knows more about his character by the end of it. And he knows more about how to play his character by the end of it. He has more time, hours in character, and that can only improve the quality down the line. So, a couple of examples. We had Theodore Lyons. He comes from a noble house that was destroyed by orcs. So we did a prequel set 300 years before the campaign, and we showed how the orcs destroyed his house. And we played his ancestors and his ancestral house. And it was a lot of fun. It was, basically a one-shot, but it informed the main campaign. For Conrad Morig, he was a hero from the Vampire Wars. So we flashed back. We saw him, rescuing some of his extended family, basically, from the clutches of a necromancer. And we learned about the vampires, their philosophy, their weapons, their tactics, and we learned about his extended family, House Conf and House Harm and their history together. So we got to learn about all this stuff and have a kick-ass game. He got to play his character. He was playing Conrad in that, and it was a great experience. It was fun. It was informative. It helped Josh roleplay. And for me as a GM, it was easy because he basically wrote it, or he wrote the outline of it, which for me, I only write an outline anyway most of the time. So, there's two examples. I'm trying to think if we have any more. I mean, Ulrich had his face destroyed in a tournament before the campaign. We could flash back and show that tournament. What exactly happened? Was it sabotage? Or was it a legit accident? Was he overzealous and that's why he got scarred? And it wasn't sabotage like everybody thought it was. He was just leaning his head into the guy's lance. If we do that one shot, maybe we can see that. As it is, we have not done that, so we don't know. It's kind of nebulous. It's just backstory that we haven't seen with our own eyes. But this is a great technique. It helps you with world building, with characters, with exposition. Anytime a character is going to come in and say, let me tell you what happened when I was a boy, when the wasteland seceded from the Empire, instead of having him just ramble, throw your players, some pre-generated characters and say, we're going to play through this. He's not going to ramble at you. We're going to actually play through this. So we'll see how the War of the Wasteland happened, why the Order of the Black Bear doesn't let females in anymore, and who cut Lewin's arm off? Maybe I should use this. Who cut his arm off? Why does House Corrigan have history with House Berengar or House Charrington? Why are they enemies or allies? Why do we owe them a blood debt? We can explore all that, get a fun session out of it too. So that's pretty much all I got to say about that, about prequels, prequel one-shots. Do them for characters, do them for organizations, events, settings. do them because they're awesome. Let me know if you've seen prequels come into play, if they were done well or poorly. If I missed anything, if I left out anything on the topic, please drop that in the comments below as well. And until I see you again, good day and good gaming.